How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video. Yes, I am out exploring. I know it's been far too long. I'm sorry about that. I moved house in the meantime, so I've been busy trying to sort stuff out, get a new job, etc. But never mind all that, I am back now, and we are at a location that I have actually done previously. A long time ago, I came to this location. It was pretty much one of the first locations I'd ever explored. But I thought I want to kind of do it a bit better. So when I first did this location, it was really badly filmed. I didn't know what I was doing, didn't know how to film, didn't know how to edit, and I decided that I'm going to come back and do this a bit better with some of the other locations that are in the area too. So I might interlink some of the other videos I've done on locations in the same area. I'll probably do some history on the place as well, so you guys know exactly what the place was used for, because I didn't do that last time. I literally just walked around and it just was quite boring and very badly filmed. So hopefully today will be better. We've got the gimbal, we've got everything, we've got 360 cameras, we've even got drone and stuff with us. So
let's go, let's go, let's go.
Watch our step, because there are quite a few gaps you can fall down and head off in. It's actually one of the hottest days of the year, so this is actually going to be quite nice, I think.
Oh, cold.
Yeah, you can feel the cold already, can't you, as you're walking in. The last time I was down here was about 4 years ago. That's when I started doing exploring for the first time. I haven't been down here since. This is like the main entranceway, and I'm pretty sure this would have been like effectively the station, or where they did the admin, checked all the cargoes, etc. Yeah. That was actually a sofa in here. That wasn't here last time. God. It smells like a fire in here. Yeah, I have to admit, I do love how creepy big open places like this sound. Guys, I can't get over how creepy this is. Bear in mind I've already been here before and I know exactly what to expect. This is actually really dark and creepy. So this is the beginning of the long ammunition tunnel. This is exactly where they used to ship all the ammo. So you can see these sort of studs sticking out of the ground. This is where they would have had the, I guess the runners or the tracks or whatever, where they would have shipped these all the way down, and then you can walk up the side. It looks quite flooded though by the looks of it. So we're going to try and step across that, because it slopes up, so once we get past this muddy bit we should be fine. Yeah, let's go. Oh. And now we've just got a long walk. In November 1937, the Great Western Railway were contracted to lay the sidings and build a 1,000-foot long raised loading platform, complete with a narrow gauge track to carry the ammunition wagons. The tunnel itself was designed to handle 1,000 tons of ammunition daily, but this was not scheduled for completion until 1941. But when it was finished, it was to haul ammunition from the nearby train tracks up the mile-long tunnel to nearby military encampments. However, when it was finished, it proved to be a little impractical, with a number of men needed to maintain the conveyor belt. Correct spacing between loads was needed to prevent congestion when unloading, and the cargo slipping off and getting jammed was a regular occurrence. In fact, engineers ended up having to run it at beyond its design specifications in terms of belt tension just to stop loads from bouncing as they went up and falling off. It was also predicted that running it like this would likely wear out the gearboxes with the excessive load, and indeed this ended up being the case. Within 9 months it wore through the large spur gears and the drive shafts collapsed twice. It was used for a while in January 1944, later approaching D-Day. The tunnel belt and overhead rope were used simultaneously. This was for the enormous issues of ammunition required for the invasion of Europe. The tunnel was used in some capacity up to the mid-1980s. However, then it closed down and became derelict and abandoned. For a short period it was turned into a museum, but that was short-lived too, as it closed by the 1990s. Nowadays the place is just left abandoned, and is used more by kids as a place to hang out, have parties and spray paint the walls. This is actually one of the carts. So this would have been, I guess, filled to the brim with ammunition. And you've got the wheels on these little runners here, and they've just been slid up and down. Probably in some kind of pulley system, although this does look like an electric motor or something. Right, so we've got a long way to go, so let's keep going. So guys, check this out. I think this is one of the best bits of graffiti down here.
No, this is cool as well.
I forgot about the Goofy. Yeah, there is some cool graffiti down here. This is probably my favourite. That's I think that's Bluto. Is it Bluto? I'm sure it's because he's the one that's like really got a really gruff voice, isn't he? Hey Goofy! Guys, we were just looking back a second ago and we can actually see with the torch how far we've gone so far, but we can't see the end of this, so it gives you an idea of how long it is. The echo in here is mad as well, because we're just like, I'm talking a whisper right now and I'm hoping you can hear it echoing back. That's quite cool, look at that. It's like an alien spider.
And a fox.
Is that a fox? I suppose it kind of does look. It's a weird, demented fox. It looks a bit like a.
Electrocuted.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Actually, I was thinking more of a crocodile fox, but actually, you're right. It does look electrocuted. So many of these holes you've got to watch out for as well. They're not shallow holes. I'm actually quite lucky. Last time I didn't break my leg. Creepy. Shit. Yeah, there's a fucking hole there. That's always a good fucking dumb shit. That's why you must concentrate when you're in abandoned places. Don't do what I did. Guys, we've got to watch our step. You can probably hear under our feet the floor is starting to get very wet and slippy again. It might be easier actually walking this side. This side's less wet. Well, I've not got the best shoes on for this. No. Let's check this out. Got some more of these runners. You heard that right? I thought it sounded like a girl's voice. That is the dog barking. What the fuck? Unless it's water dripping. That's water.
Is it?
that's water. That sounds like deep water though. Water. Yeah, I don't know what that water is from, but that's what I reckon when we get past this, you might find it's not. So where? Because whatever's dripping is what's causing all this water. Right, guys, so we've just reached this part here where there's some more machinery, and you know that noise. I don't know if you could hear on camera or not, but the noise we could hear a second ago, which sounded like a dog or like a girl's voice, is definitely coming from over here somewhere. Or on the beam.
Yeah, right next to the drips. Just went down now.
And so that's why it's so slippy down there as well, because all this water's running down from here, downhill. So last time there were wood planks here we walked across, but they're actually gone. And it still looks wet here as well. Watch yourself on this because it might be really slippy because it's wood. Don't want to really grab a bit of rusted metal, but you just kind of heave yourself up on it. Oh, Jesus. That is soft. Watch out, that is really soft. God, these look a bit worse for wear now. These weren't like this last time I saw them. Right guys, so we have actually reached the end of the tunnel. Rumour has it that you can squeeze through this little hole at the end. There's another room beyond, but there's absolutely no way I'm getting my fat ass in there. Because there's like, oh god, I can feel the air. You literally can feel the air, and there's like a little pipe that goes up, so you're supposed to go in and then up. Yeah. I want to see though. If you can see this gimbal, I can feel the air so much. That is nuts. What a cool air coming through. It's from my light, my torch. So that's about as close as we're going to get to seeing what's in there. That's if you can hear me at all, because there's loads of wind blowing through. This is actually another minecart, I think. I actually think this is another cart. I don't think this is actually a tunnel at all. I think this is just like loads of rubbish that's been piled up behind it. Because that there is the wheel of one of those carts. But yeah, pretty cool. Right guys, so that's our journey uphill complete. Now we've got to do the descent. So I'm not going to put you guys through that. I am going to put the camera away and stop recording, and I'll see you guys at the other end. So if you know the area around here, you will know that there are a number of large mines, which are all said to have links to MOD properties at one point, but have now been cut off from one another due to the infamous Burlington Bunker being the only active site now in the area, and the MOD have sealed up all the remaining links. Burlington Bunker is a Ministry of Defence underground bunker that was designed to house the government should a nuclear fallout happen. Nowadays, it is, as far as we know, not used for anything, but is still owned by the MOD and is completely inaccessible without permission. But I thought it was worth mentioning because I've actually been to a few of these locations and haven't really ever made a link between them in any of the videos. In fact, the only one I have not yet been to is the largest of the mines, Box Mine, which has the infamous Red Door, which is supposed to be an access point for Burlington Bunker. However, if you get too close to it, you'll set off the alarm. This entire area is full of history and MOD sites, such as Ammunition Valley, which was at one point a dump site for all the old ammunition shells, and Imber Village, which was a village that was taken over by the army in order for American troops to train there. Villagers were given only 47 days in 1943 to pack up and move somewhere else, leaving their homes behind, never to return. The whole area is full of stories like these, and I think it's interesting to tell them and show some of the sites and how they correlate with each other.
Made it alive.
Wow, I'm just waiting for the heat wave. Is that door open?
Yeah, there's a moped there now.
That heat as you come out.
Wow, isn't it?
That is nuts.
It's got to be really cold to try to warm up now.
Right guys, that is it for this video. Hope you have enjoyed. In true me fashion, completely forgot to do an outro again, but you know, that's kind of normal. If you've been watching me a while, you'll know that. Also, I get to mention Carl, who was also with me during this explore, which I did kind of do an intro with him in it, but where I haven't been on camera for so long, it was kind of awkward, so I just got cut it out and thought I'd mention it here. But also added to that, I can also mention his Instagram, which is linked in the description down below if you want to check him out. As regards to this location, I was thinking about doing a series around the spots in this area, which is why I thought I'd mention that bit at the end of the video, talking about how they're kind of linked. Now, if you guys want to see something like that, please leave a comment down below, let me know, and a like on the video, because I think it'd be kind of cool. There's some locations that I have obviously been to, but there's also some locations I haven't been to, like Ammunition Valley and Imber Village, Box Mine. So there's quite a few things I could go and visit if you guys want to see that, and do like a series on like the whole area, which I think would be kind of cool, to be honest. But let me know what you guys want to see. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, for this video, that is it. Hopefully we're back soon with another video, although currently as I'm recording this right now, I don't actually have a video at all. But hopefully it won't be as long as it has been. I moved now. We're pretty much unpacked. There's a few that's still left to do. I still need to get a job and stuff. So yeah, we're working through a lot of stuff right now, so bear with me. But I'll be back very, very soon. My ultimate goal is to get back to doing a weekly video. I did sort of start doing that, and then we had to move house. So fingers crossed we'll be able to get back to that very, very soon. COVID's put a massive spanner in the works over the last 2 years. But anyway, for this week, I am done. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time. See ya.
Wrapping a rag around my face, I pull my hoodie on. This ain't no time for rookies young. Got my Octo Camel on. So the wing can't be worried about no 5 or special ops. I keep my composure steady, thunder the follow go, cause I'm off